Better.
And we're back in the room for today, Thursday, final one for the week. Good morning, everybody. I hope all is well on your end. And of course, we got to say special thanks to our friends at Nirvana Spa and Detox. Thank you so much, Western Union. And not forgetting Beacon Insurance for powering up our morning once again. Who is here with me? Shout out to our listeners online, those of you viewing on YouTube, and of course, Facebook, or you're listening on radio 95.1, 95.3. Jackie, come up alive, please. I swear, I'm longing for the day I can get a rest, some peace from you. Shante, good morning. Thanks for sharing as always. Come on in the room, guys, and share it up. I've got two gripes before we get into the topic this morning, because I find people that take us and make Papi show with us. We need to talk about this wild card voting thingy yesterday that ended yesterday, and some release has since then. They've since put out some release regarding the wild card voting for the Ultimate Soccer Champion, the Youth Ultimate Soccer Champion, and had us going so hard for Shaquan to get him into the competition, only to find out that what? Hold on, let me just do the pleasantries and we get to it, because I don't like this. I'm not happy at all, and these folks need to be called out on this, because you literally wasted people's time and energy and everything else. That was not cool, man. Come on. Anyways, Roderick, morning. Hey, Sonia, how you doing? Morning. But you guys got snowstorm. I'm seeing photos and videos of snow, only white stuff. Well, we don't have that problem over here. We're in flip-flops and we're nice and cool, right? Michelle, good morning. Hey, Linda, good morning. Morning, Valerie. Good morning, Jenilyn. Good morning, Jacqueline. Go do the people work. Trump waiting on you to do your work. Morning, Lydia. Morning, usual suspects. Hey, Jenny. Good morning, Rita. Who else is here? Nissy. Melvin says cold morning. Selective vibes. Pick up yourself. Delroy, how you doing? Good morning, Marcus. Amanda. I have to wish she's good to hurting my eyes. Marcia Glean. Good morning. Morning, Carrie. Morning, everybody. Waiting for a little bit. Ellen Dabrio, good morning. Who else? Lester. Who else am I missing before we get into it? Nikki, good morning. Wendell, big up yourself. Share the live, guys. Dominic, good morning. Dominic Benjamin. Hope all is well on your end, all right? Yoli, morning, Han. Hope you're good too, and everybody else. Let me take this down because I want to be heard. So, yesterday, well, the day before, morning, Petlin. What about Tuesday? The organizers behind this Ultimate Soccer Champion thingy came out and basically said they're gonna give somebody the opportunity, an artist, an opportunity for both from the youth and the other one the opportunity to get back in the competition. And they introduce a series of ways that we, the fans, supporters, what have you, can get them back, and who the person of our choice who can get them back. And one of them was liking their pages, giving a reason why the person should be back in the competition, and sharing it and all of that. Now, us, when we go hard, when we support, we go hard, right? So we basically did just what they said. We went hard with, it's almost like we were campaigning. We were in, campaign mode. We rallied the troops. We put out the information. Even went live yesterday with Shaquan and Bihari, Royda and Bihari. And prior to that, they did a series of lives, encouraging people to vote and asking people to vote. So all day yesterday, hey Roxanne, good morning. All day yesterday, Ramos, go out of my studio, please. But we don't let people work. So all day yesterday, I'm there scrolling, refreshing their page, waiting to see what's the result. Because as far as we were told from, Royden and Shaquan, they were in the lead. Chikone was leading in terms of the youth. We weren't concerned about the rest. We just wanted him in because we have Dash and Blacker in already. So we were rallying hard. When I tell you hard, I mean, when we come together for a cause, we come together. And we literally did just that to get, Shikwan back in competition. Lo and behold, February 13th, 2025, the year of our Lord, Ultimate Soca Champion put out this release. And if you guys have not seen it yet, it's posted on our Facebook page and our Instagram page. But let me just read what it says. The organizers of Ultimate Soca Champion 2025 are committed to upholding the integrity, fairness, and transparency of the competition. Following an internal review of the wildcard voting process, concerns were raised regarding irregular voting activity, including potential vote buying and artificial vote inflation. To maintain the credibility of the competition, we have made the difficult but necessary decision to nullify the wildcard vote and instead proceed with the highest scoring reserve contestant from each category in alignment with the original competition format. As a result, GI, the Ultimate Soca Champion category, and they've chosen, is it Versi or Versa, whatever his name is, Youth Soca Champion category. So these two will now advance to the grand finals based on their semifinal scores. They went further to say that the competition integrity and decision rational, the official rules of the Ultimate Soca Champion competition grant the organizers the authority to invalidate votes, disqualify contestants, or adjust the competition format in cases of irregularities or unfair advantages. Given our findings, the decision was made to ensure all contestants have an equal and fair opportunity to compete based on their talent, performance, and merit. So, all finalists, including the two confirmed reserve contestants, will participate in the official live draw that will be happening today at 1 p.m. Blah, 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 blah. Ultimate Soca Champion people, this is BS and we're not buying it because, for one of the artists who's now in the competition, it was highlighted that he was engaged allegedly in buying votes. Because if you went under this thing where you put all sorts of Chinese writing, all sorts of people, non-speaking English people were under the post, or etc. So that was one of the persons allegedly buying votes and the artificial vote inflation, yada, yada, yada. So if you're now aware that concerns were raised, wouldn't you take the necessary steps, make sure you check to see where those irregularities are, and in that way you can now omit the person entirely from competition, but instead it was chosen. And then this, you know what, as a matter of fact, all of this was not even, according to Kenroy, necessary. All of this wasn't even, you could have just done that. If you wanted to bring somebody back in, okay, the next person with the highest score, in keeping with the original competition format, we're going to select two more persons and add to what we already have. So all this imidimi and titivation was not necessary. Because, listen, don't play with us. We can be very petty, because I've seen a lot of people who have since unfollowed the page, because one of the criteria was you have to like the page, follow the page, whatever the case might be. So your numbers went up, your numbers went up, and as a result, we are now unfollowing you guys, because that was pure gimmick, and all this unnecessary titivation we could have done without it, simply by selecting. If you wanted to add two more people, it's your competition, you can do whatever you want, you add them, you choose the two with the highest scores, and you'll get them in. Because everybody knows that you can buy likes and you can buy those things on those platforms. So if we wanted to do this fairly and with transparency and all of that, the website where you have your whatever, we could have put in a poll or voting where one person, you can vote numerous times for the person, but they, oh man, within an hour or two you can vote, you can go click the vote button, so you know it's actually coming from a human being. It's you, it's not bot, it's not, there's no nothing untoward going on, it's legit. And it was obvious that, hey, something like that, it can be rigged. You can go buy votes, you can buy likes, you can buy followers. That's what the platform was created for. So made us do all of that, only to be told this morning via a press release that following an internal review of the wildcard voting process, concerns were raised regarding irregular voting activity. And that wasn't hard to verify. You just went on all the artists, checked their pages thoroughly, and you would see if there are signs of irregularities. And you just, with speed and all the hastiness you can find, you tell them, hey, you've been disqualified from the wild card because you have not garnered your votes through in the manner in which we set the ground rules for. So it was on comment, on follow. That's all. Take back my like, take back my comment, and take back my follow. That is listen, that is BS with capital B and capital S. So we did all of that, all the hype, and did all this work, only to be told, okay, we're gonna go back in alignment with your original competition format and choose what's his face? GI and Versi or whatever his name is. So all the work that was done and by Shaquan and others who went about it the legitimate way, getting people to vote, not buying no votes, not buying no follow, not nothing of the sort, but went hard, up all day, up all night, and then to be told that, hey, we reserve the rights. Yeah, the official rules of the competition grant the organizers the authority to invalidate votes, disqualify contestants. But how come nobody was disqualified where you saw irregular voting activity? Why weren't they disqualified? In fact, like I said, allegedly one of the person chosen, they were accused of irregular voting activity, vote buying and artificial vote inflation. But that person is now in the competition. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And the other day when Mikey made a comment, we as usual run up your little short chest and run down the back. Well, we really need to start investing and doing my own thing, because it's like every time we get involved in something, there's some bacchanal and some all of that, like I said, was not necessary. Because it is known you can vote when you're using those platforms, Instagram, etc. You can buy votes and buy followers. It's about money. You spend how much money and you get followers, and you can direct it in however you want it to go. So, taking back my like, I'm taking back my comment, and I'm taking back my my follow. Yeah, listen, it really pissed me off. I spent all the day, whole day, all of yesterday refreshing, checking page, looking to see flyer go back up with Shaquan. Congratulations, wild card winner from Grenada, Shaquan in the youth category. That's all I was doing, only to get up today to see this nonsense. Listen, we sometimes. This is to know what happened, but nah, that it really honestly pissed me off. So what we now need to do, right, Joanna, is support things like Youth and Groovy going forward, so we can give our artists more exposure and build our own thing, and probably have our own competition like that on a bigger scale as we move forward. And everybody was, yeah. Trust me, Jackie, you worked yesterday. You worked hard yesterday. You worked 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 yester it was legitimate, and I just feel like we were misled. And because the reasons given to me, it does not add up. Because you have said you did an internal review of the wildcard voting process, and concerns were raised. Obviously, if concerns were raised, you would know who the concerns were directed to or where it was coming from. So all you do is you disqualify those who you, after your internal review, you realize they've been involved in vote buying and artificial vote inflation, or whatever you call it. You disqualify them. And then talking about we appreciate the passion and engagement of our fans and voters. Y'all didn't have no fans and voters. We fans of the artists. Nobody don't even know or care about y'all. We cared about our artists. So now talking about we appreciate passion and engagement of our fans. I'm not your fans. I'm sorry. I didn't vote for any of you. I voted for and I'm a fan of Shaquan. So don't come and try nicing us up now, but we appreciate the passion and engagement of our fans and voters, and we remain committed to delivering an exciting, fair, and transparent competition that celebrates the true spirit of soca music. You already put a bad taste in our mouth. Because there's nothing fair about it if you are aware of those who involved in the whole what you call it, irregular voting activity, vote buying, yada yada yada. If you're aware of them, you deal with them. And everybody, Peter shouldn't have to pay for Paul and Paul pay for all when there are those who went about it fairly and transparently. Their transparency was there. That's not fair at all to them. So we're not buying into this to appreciate fans and vote. No, we're not your fans anymore. We just unfollowed and we are according to something we unfanned ourselves. Chanel, Kasha Williams, good morning. So we just unfollowed one. Shelly says 1,200 plus comments on the Shaquan's post, but I found mine and deleted. Yeah, I'm the Roger says, can we organize those same shows in Grenada and get foreign artists to come in and take part just as how, yeah, and I think that's a direction, whether it's SMC or whoever, culture, whatever, something, that's a road we have to take because our music is definitely at a high standard now. The mere fact that we've always had an artist in competition for how many years now? Talpree, Killer, Vaughn, Mandela Links, who else? Who else? Boise. Who else? We've had enough. We've had enough to support us over the years, so we definitely could do our own thing now. Because I find people just take us and papi show us. No, they're seriously taking us and papi show us as if so what? So if ingredients were taking the thing, 3 artists and help you too much. Yeah, I think so. Matter of fact, Black are coming up tomorrow. We had Warsways, yes. Looney Spark and Electrify. Who else? We had a lot of artists in competition. So Skinny Bantan. So we could definitely and that is the path we probably should take. Yeah, because our music is at its peak right now and it's getting better and better. So we seriously need to invest in our own, put on those competitions of such a magnitude, raise the money. What they have, 1 million TT is the price? Yeah, we're going up high too. We have to invest in our own. So we ain't not going nobody place and they have us like, like we ain't belong to nobody. We ain't have no owner. We just they just give us a blight. Now we seriously need to think about it and get it together. Shaquan sent out a release. It says, "Thank you, Grenada and beyond. From the depths of my heart, I extend my sincerest gratitude to every person, entity, artist, coordinator, and social media champions who played a role in this incredible journey. Your love, dedication, and unwavering support have been nothing short of inspiring. The energy was pure, the teamwork was evident, and together we made a powerful statement. I stand in awe, ready for the next leg of this journey, knowing that this wildcard opportunity was not just about one person, it was about all of us. To everyone who voted, shared, commented, and rallied behind Shaquan, thank you. While the organizer selected another competitor, the gratitude remains eternal. To my people at home and abroad, I appreciate you more than words can express. Let's continue to uplift and celebrate our music, our culture, our talent. The best of me is yet to come. With immense gratitude, Team Sway." That's what I'm talking about. I love that line. Let's continue to uplift and celebrate our own, our music, our culture, our talent. So that is why the call is for our Spice Mass Corporation and culture and everybody else to start investing more in ours, in Weeting, and get our artists on board and do more, have bigger competitions, not just the Soca Monarch stage, but we are at the level now we can definitely host a spice competition, an international competition, something of the sort. So our artists will get our artists will get better treatment, because I'm not in favor of this at all. I'm highly disappointed with the outcome of this. I didn't mind if they chose somebody else other than him, but once it was done fairly and they earned it, they met the criteria and they earned it. But this is disingenuous. I'm sorry. There's nothing. All the words that was said and how it was done, they don't add up. They don't add up at all. So, like I said, I'm gonna take back my like, take back my follow, take back my comment, and keep it pushing. Yeah, that's all on that. But big up yourself, Shaquan. Like you said, the best is yet to come. Yes, this would be this. I'm sure it's your dream, and it's not gonna end here. You're gonna have more opportunities to be on that big stage and bigger stages, and fulfill your dreams. You're young, you got a long way to go still. The passion is there, the talent is there, the love especially is there. So I know we can expect more from you, and the support will still be there. Yeah, but I ain't too pleased with it. I ain't like it. Roger says, I share the same sentiments when the ISM competition collapsed. I said that's the opportunity for us to take it back from them, because Samano is the one who started it over there. Yeah, we really have to get on, we have to start. Anyways, that's that. We move. 26 past. Okay. It is what? Thursday, February 13th. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. We're getting ready to run for love. Yeah, and want to shout out all the partners and sponsors who made it possible. I'm trying to pull up my thing. Yeah, I wanna bless up all the partners and sponsors who came on board to make it happen tomorrow. So while all this situation going on, all we really need to a lot of the times we focus on women, right? But you really need to focus on all your brothers and all your uncles and all your sons some more. It's not only women that need direction and counseling out here and where relationships are concerned, and having some level of standards don't only apply to women. It should apply across the board. As a man, you should have certain standards for yourself, because I could understand a little 19-year-old, 20, 21, 22 in them kind of situation here, but 30 years old is a good enough place to have a better understanding of what you want and what you don't want. And you're creating your own problem, because he says he has a problem that he sincerely hopes we can help him with. 30 years old, the history of bad relationships. Right there told me everything I needed to know. You probably need to check yourself. It can't always be the fault of the other person, because if you're the one in the relationship and you have a history at 30 years, a history of bad relationships, sometimes you have to literally stop, check yourself, and ask yourself, could it be I'm the problem? Maybe I'm the problem. What am I doing wrong? How can I fix the situation? What am I? Anyways, homeboy says he lost his girlfriend of 3 years less than 2 months ago. My 3 other relationships before that lasted for 6 months to 1.5 years. And he recently met a girl on the internet. She's 28. And they have everything in common according to him. She makes him feel happy. She's adorable. She's just everything he's always wanted and thought he'd never find. But here was the problem. The lady is already in a relationship. And according to him, she told me that her guy does not treat her right emotionally, but takes care of her financial needs, and that she feels a good emotional connection with me and wants us to be in a relationship. I do care about her, but I'm not sure if I should pursue this. Is this another relationship that will go south as well? No, it going not. This one ain't going south. What do you think? What the independent song went? We going up, 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 up. Yeah, you're going up, 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 up. You're going. It's not going no south. We're going up, not side. Yeah, you're going up there and have what's the name of the fete Boise does have? Yeah, Crave. You're gonna have Crave up in the north. It's not south. Yo, bro, you're 30 years old. 30 years old. The lady's in a relationship with somebody else. And she's already stated exactly what she's about. Because homeboy don't take care of her right emotionally, but he takes care of her financial needs. So that alone may make it her go no way. So you would be on the side jamming like Bobot, providing emotional support. Homeboy on the other side, providing financial support. But she feels a good emotional connection with you, but there's no mention of leaving the telecard to come and be with you. There's no indication. So how you intend to go in a relationship with somebody that's in a relationship that you're aware of? I mean, sometimes we end up in a relationship and after the fact we find out that man or woman, blah, 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 dealing with somebody else. But to knowingly enter a relationship with somebody who told you straight up that she's in a relationship, the man ain't treating her right emotionally, but he takes care of her financial needs, and you're still asking if you should pursue it with all you got. Go full speed ahead. Don't stop, don't brakes, don't just go. Full speed. Like, really? Do you have like older brothers or uncles who y'all could talk to and like put some sense in your brain? Back in the day when we were 30 years old and we still dotish and tutube, now we have everything at our disposal. We're supposed to be smarter. How you want to pursue a relationship and you're asking if it will go south? What do you mean by if it will go south? It's already south. There's no up from there. There's no nothing. She's in a relationship. She man. And on top of that, you have a history of bad relationships. At this point, the focus should be on you. Sitting back, analyzing yourself, where you're going wrong, what you're not doing in terms of, what your contribution to the relationship that makes it end prematurely or whatever the case might be. Because according to you, that all of your relationships, you're a guy with a history of bad relationships. So you just lost your girlfriend of 3 years less than 2 months ago. Less than 2 months ago, what you doing jumping in relationship with somebody that in relationship with somebody? Like, you should right now be chilling and say, you know what? Maybe I need a little counseling. Maybe I need a little therapy. You could be side man. Well, if you want to set yourself up for that, I don't have a problem. But he didn't mention side man. I hope you understand the roles of side man, because you get the side man notice and then you want to jump up and act as though you're inside man. You're not. So long as he understands his role, that he's just the emotional support man, and that's it. There's no long term. There's no, because nowhere in this scenario situation she said anything about leaving. Or she said the man does not treat her right emotionally, but he takes care of her financial needs. And that she feels a good emotional connection with you and want you to be want us. How does a man could want to be in a relationship with her and she's already in a relationship with somebody else? So tomorrow, when she's celebrating Valentine's with the financial supportive man in Koyaba or True Blue or wherever they're going, where would you be? You're gonna wait for the 15? Go to where? So that means on Friday, you'll be sitting there looking at the clock, waiting for Saturday, so you could get your time and your turn. Because tomorrow is about main and who in it. You have to be in it to win it. Tomorrow is that day. So your bet would be tomorrow or next week. So Hey, Gabby self, you're out of order. Sign man, Valentine's is Saturday. Well, if that's what he wants to do, that's hey, me. Earth Jason, I'm gonna tell the man driver don't stop at all going on. No, me not telling him to stop if he's going. Listen, all what we say if he's going. We can't tell the man nothing because he already look as though he considering it because the mere fact he asked, the mere fact that homeboy asked, what do you suggest I do? And I do care about her, but I'm not sure if I should pursue this. Is this another relationship that will go south as well? I am worried. You don't need to be worried, bro. You just need to, okay, thanks for your consideration, but I'll sit this one out. That's all. 2 months ago, you just ended a 3-year relationship, 3.5 years. But you here considering, well, you know what? On second thoughts, maybe that will work for you. Because if you've been in all your relationships have gone south and it was you and the person and it never worked out, you never know. Listen, my friend, try it. If you don't work, you don't work. But try it. Something gotta give. She might end up leaving him and falling. Listen, you've been in a relationship for how much years? You're 30 years old. You had 2, 3, 4 relationships. None of them worked. And it was one-on-one, you and the person, and it didn't work out. So on second thoughts, maybe you should give it a go with somebody else who's somebody else. So you won't have all the responsibility because when you have all the responsibility, it's not working out for you anyways. So I suggest, Ras Jakai, good morning. Listening to Power on Board, right? He's on the high seas, powered up. That's good. Take us wherever you go. Appreciate you for that. This is don't watch TV through a window. So when the people treating us like children who don't sit down outside and watch TV through a window, she won't have a lot of time ahead of him. Agreed. Yeah, so my friend, try it. He met her online. He's sure she's real. I don't know. I'm not sure if he requested pictures or he's seen her on video calls or if he's being catfished or whatever the case might be. But it's not like she's looking for money because according to her, the man takes care of her financial needs, but he's just not taking care of her emotional needs. So that is where homeboy fall in. So my thing is, if you're in a relationship not working out, maybe this will work out where you're sharing partner and you ain't had to do all the heavy lifting. You have your brother over there helping you out, whatever the case might be. How did us call man? Matt? What do you call them? Your matty, your matey? No, they're not. What is the male version for and then they say when a woman thinking whatever, the next woman is your matey. So when it comes to men, what how you call them? How you call that? She's 28 and he's 30. You met her online, yeah. So say all them Valentine show is Saturday, so he's safe. Like who so? The lady sell leftovers as always tastes better the next day. Listen. Gabby like who so? The boy gets it on like my friend. According to Naya, like who so? He may need some therapy and change the way he's taking on these relationships. That is what the young man needs to be focused on at this point in time. Just came out of a 3-year relationship 2 months ago. Focus on doing some self-checks, some self-awareness. What's going on? Why aren't your relationships working out? What am I missing? What am I not doing? Do I need therapy? Is it something in me? Is it whatever the case might be? This is the opportune time for you to work on yourself so that when you get into another relationship, you will have a better understanding and know what you need to do to get some, stability and longevity to it or whatever the case might be. So your last thought should be jumping out of the frying pan and jumping into the fire. Your last thing on your mind right now should be going and get involved with somebody who's in a relationship with another person, and then before you know it, Nadia Batson, you catch feelings and you're waiting and peeping in all kind of bush and corner to see where the lady is, who she with, and when she and the man. Listen, we're in 2025, get it together. All right, all them nonsense, we're not doing that no more. Know your worth and have some value and standard for a man. It's not always women that need to have, men need to have that as well. Love yourself a little bit more, have a little bit of standard for yourself. And then more people say some decorum, going and jump up in relationship, woman and man that minding a financial. She ain't going nowhere. Won't give you the good financial support and go and look for love on hungry belly. You right, you good right where you did. The lady's not doing that. She's not giving up a good relationship. Yeah? Good relationship where all her financial needs being met. And come and have what would Evandra say? I'd rather have bad times with you than good with someone. Luther alone not feeling that way. I'd rather have bad times, I'd rather have sad times with you than to be with someone else nonsense. So that is what you aiming for. Whatever works for you. But all I'm saying is you ask for my advice, and my advice is leave that alone, focus on yourself, and try your best to get it together. All right? I thank you. Bye. Let me hear what this person's saying here before I go about my business. To get some
morning there. I'm gonna put this thing real simple. The advice I given to this youth man: eat that food, drink that juice, wipe your mouth dry, don't lie down and sleep. Later.
Hold on. Let me play that again. What to do? Hold on.
To get some morning there. I'm gonna put this thing real simple. The advice I given to this youth man: eat that food, drink that juice, wipe your mouth dry, don't lie down and sleep. Later.
So why you mustn't lie down and sleep? What happened if you lie down and sleep? Don't lie down and sleep. Why you shouldn't lie down and sleep? So that's a nice way to end it. Eat your food, drink a juice, but don't lie down and sleep. Make sure you don't fall asleep after you eat and drink. Get up and go. Don't stay. Right? Don't get stuck. Eat your food, drink your juice, and stay awake. Stay woke. Basically, that's what we're saying here. Stay woke. So that's all we can tell you right about now. If you want to go through, but as a young man said, stay woke. Don't fall asleep on it. Betty and Mr. Joe Grind. Right about now, that's past Joe Grind. That's Mr. Dotish. I could never be Joe Grind. Joe Grind have more sense than that. Joe Grind have way more sense than that about meat and food. Anyways, guys, that's all the time I got with you today. Thank you so much, everybody, for powering up. I'll see you guys on Monday, God's will. But tomorrow, don't forget, we're getting ready to run for love. All you got to do is call, tell us why you love Power 95, and you got 95 minutes to come collect your gift. If you don't, you snooze, you lose. That easy. And we've got some awesome partners making it possible. So I look forward to running with you guys. Jackie, move, please. Thank you so much, Davana Spa and Detox, Beacon Insurance, Western Union, for powering up our morning. I'll see you guys on Monday, God's will. Jacqueline, goodbye. I know I'm a puppy show right now.